Hey guys, I got another special unboxing video for you guys here today. Today we are going to be unboxing Wave 2 of the Nintendo Amiibo figures. I managed to actually grab all 6 of these in Wave 2. This one was actually really hard to come by because this is kind of getting to the point where people are wanting these things a lot, and well, they're coming harder and harder to find. I've been scouring like Walmart, Best Buy, Toys R Us, all this other stuff, but I managed to pick them up. For Wave 3, I've already got most of them already pre-ordered. I think I'm only missing one out of the whole entire set of Wave 3, so we'll be expecting Wave 3 to come shortly, but for right now we have Wave 2. Wave 2 is a lot smaller than Wave 1 was. Wave 1 had 12. This one only had 6. Now, in order of rarity, Zelda and Luigi are least rare. Little Mac and Diddy Kong are moderatively rare. And the rare ones to find are Captain Falcon and Pit. Those are really the rare ones to find. But Zelda and Luigi are really easy to come by. Diddy Kong and Little Mac, actually Mac is a little bit more rare to find than Diddy Kong is, but yeah, but anyways, let's get on to the unboxing. Alright guys, now we're going on to the unboxing segment. Now, I did say that you need a little pocket knife, but honestly, at this rate, my little pocket knives ain't going to cut it. So I'm going to be using this type of knife right here. If you have a bigger pocket knife than what I normally do, that's what I would suggest using. But what I normally do for the Amiibo unboxing videos is I unbox one of these, and then I kind of show you how to do it without damaging the packaging too much, because I actually kind of like this packaging a lot for the Amiibos. But honestly, after I unbox one of these, showing you the method that I use to do so, we're going to cut until we got all of them out of the box, and then after that we're going to look at each figurine individually. So right now, what I normally do for this, I put it on the side like this, and I make an entry hole right here in the plastic, and then I work my way around the box, and then I pull up the box and I go and grab the figure while it's up. So that's kind of how I do that. I already kind of made a entry hole right here, kind of make it a little easier for myself, and then you just carve your way around the plastic here like that. Be careful when you're doing this too. I forgot to mention that last unboxing video I actually did cut my finger while I was doing it, so I need to kind of make that precaution for anybody who's trying to do this. Be careful when you're working with a knife. So just kind of do this a little bit underneath the box here. This is going to be your hardest thing to do, is do this here. Okay. Ooh, good lord. That was not good. But, we're going to try to... It didn't sound too good. Happy. Okay. Now we're just going to come over here, make a slit right here, and do this. Make an opening like that. Be careful if you try doing this too. It might dull your blade if you're trying to use, if this is like a cooking utensil or something like that. And then just carve around the box like that. And then come around here like so. And then carve her open like this. And then I can lift it up like so. Come in between here. Pull her out. Now whenever you get these, you can just pop it open like that, because there's going to be like little things right here that you pull off, and she should just slide off like this. Now, if you're wondering why can't you just, scan in your Wii U, it's because it's protected by this plastic right here. The NFC chip on the bottom of these things are protected by this plastic right here. So you just, oh, well, I'm just going to go plop this right on top of the Wii U game. That's not going to work that way. You're going to have to actually take them out. But that's how you get the Amiibo out of there. And then just simply, then you preserve the packaging kind of like so. Like this. So if you need to put it back in the box for whatever reason, for like display purposes, you can. But of course, if you already did what I just did, you ruin the value of it if you want to go resell it. But that's that. But anyways, I'm going to do that, and I will see you guys after we unbox all the rest of them. Alright, now that we have unboxed all the figures for Wave 2, let's go ahead and look at each one individually. The first Amiibo of Wave 2, and we've kind of already looked at this one, is Zelda. Zelda is from Legend of Zelda, obviously. Her Amiibo is really well crafted. I really like her Amiibo because it's very detailed and everything, especially like the royal design on her dress and everything. She has really a good figure, and she is one of the common ones that you're going to find everywhere right now. I know it's kind of hard being able to find some of these Amiibo, but if you find any Wave 2, you're more than likely going to run into Zelda. Zelda's going to be one of the common ones, which is kind of odd because Link was kind of... well, Link is actually kind of common nowadays, but he's harder to find than most of them. You would think that Zelda would be the same way too, but I really do like Zelda's design here. Her facial expression, if I can bring it up a little bit, there we go. Her facial expression is really good. And I do like these a lot because, well, like I said, they're nothing. I think she has one of those stands on the end of her dress right there. Yeah, she has one of those stands I told you that were ungodly in Wave 1. There's some of them in Wave 2 that are like that, but not as bad. But that stand is really just unsightly. It is out of the way, and you can't really see it. But that's Zelda. The second one we're going to take a look at, Luigi. This is Luigi, obviously. Luigi, because he's in an awkward kind of stance of falling down, he's got this stand that's kind of supporting this weird pose. I kind of understand why they have that, because, well, if they didn't, he'd be literally just hanging on the very tips of his feet, and he would break easily, very, very easily if we did that. But Luigi is kind of like how Mario is. You can kind of see the denim, kind of my camera will focus. Yeah, you can kind of see the denim on his overalls really well, and just like his brother, his Amiibo is very good facial expression and everything for, well, obviously a cartoon character, but that's Luigi. It's Luigi time. The next Amiibo that we're going to take a look at is Diddy Kong, the second member of the DK crew. Diddy Kong is kind of rare. I forgot to mention, Luigi's actually kind of easy to find. Diddy Kong is kind of rare to find. I managed to find a store that had 6 of these guys, so I picked up one while I was out looking around. I found this at Target, by the way. But Diddy Kong, the way he's standing right there, he's got a stand too, but it's see-through. I'm really thankful that Nintendo decided we're gonna have these see-through ones, so that way they're not as unsightly as the crystal, as the like other ones that were like blue, yellow, really nasty colors that didn't match them. But Diddy Kong is actually a really good Amiibo because just like Donkey Kong, you can see the detail of his fur and everything, and it's really nice, and I like that. But that's Diddy Kong. Again, he's kind of semi-rare. One little complaint I can say is it looks like his eyes are off-centered, but I'm not too worried about that. But anyways, that's Diddy Kong. He's semi-rare. Like I said, I found a store that had 6 of them, so I was lucky. That's Diddy Kong. The next one is kind of starting the rare Amiibo figures for this wave here. Little Mac. Little Mac is a very good Amiibo. He doesn't have a stand that's really bad, to kind of unsightly like some of them, but he's got the attention to detail in all his muscles, and especially in his legs and his arms. And I really like that, and his facial expression is just really good. And I really like Little Mac. Little Mac is kind of rare, so if you do try to find him, you're probably going to have a hard time finding him. I got this one at Walmart. I got this online at Walmart. This one took a little bit to find, but I found him, and I was like, oh, I better pre-order him because I know he's going to go quick. And sure enough, he is, but he's really good detailed character, and he doesn't have that unsightly stand supporting him, so Little Mac is a good one. Now we're getting into the rare Amiibos. This is Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon is really rare of Wave 2 because this wave was kind of weird because they released this wave into like 2 bunches. They had Wave 2A and 2B. 2A started with Zelda, Luigi, and Little Mac, and 2B was Diddy Kong, Captain Falcon, and Pit. Now, automatically, the first thing you're going to notice is that unsightly stand going right up Captain Falcon's behind. Kind of supporting his kick, his Falcon kick. Actually, it's not really in his behind, it's kind of in his thigh, but yeah, that's Captain Falcon. He's got this really kind of thing, you can't look away, but I understand why, because look at it, if they didn't have that, he'd be supported by that, and I think this one's going to break easy. That's what I'm worried about. But Captain Falcon is really well designed. Again, I like all the attention to detail to his coat and to his foot armor, essentially, and his gauntlets and stuff like that. And especially his helmet. If you look at his helmet, if I can get a clear shot of it. There we go. His helmet's really good, and I like this. But Captain Falcon's a good amiibo. It's just, I just wish he wasn't in this pose where he's kicking like this, because then he wouldn't have this ginormous stand going up his thigh. It's weird. But that's Captain Falcon. Falcon Punch! And the last amiibo for this wave, and probably the rarest to find, is Pit. Okay, Pit, I got a story to tell you on this one. Pit took me forever to find. A little story I have to tell you is, I had pre-ordered back, I want to say beginning of December, I had pre-ordered all of Wave 2 at Target. Come mid-December, there was a big outcry, and I guess outage of stock, and Target had canceled all my pre-order for Wave 2. So I didn't have any. I was going ballistic because now all these stores were going out of stock with Wave 2 Amiibos. And literally, Pit was the last one I had to pre-order, and it took me forever to find him. I couldn't find him anywhere. It wasn't for a certain person I follow on Twitter. His name is Amiibo Inquire. If you're into this kind of hobby, I'd suggest following that person. But he told me, or he told his followers, Pit's available at Walmart. And I was like, oh my gosh, and I jumped right onto it. And that was after a day of going town to town searching for Pit everywhere. But Pit is probably the rarest one you're going to find this wave. And for good reason, too. Look how good Pit's design is, especially with his wings, the detail on his wings. It's really good, and especially his gauntlets and his robe. Now, Pit does have a stand, but it's actually really matches his color. And I do like this stand because it does match his color of his character. His box was light blue, and it was really nice. Now, Pit, like I said before, he's really well detailed. Look at his facial expression. It's really nice. And his weapon, it's really nice. And I like, this is probably my favorite amiibo because of how well attention to detail this one is. But that's Pit. And that's kind of the story I had with trying to find him and how rare he is. I know a lot of people are having trouble trying to find this guy too. But with that, guys, that is all of Wave 2 Amiibos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be doing another unboxing video of Wave 3 when it comes out. Wave 3 has 11 Amiibo planned, so there will be a lot more than this wave. But with that, guys, I will see you guys in the next video I do. Take care, everyone.